today. Hope you've enjoyed the show. If you'd like to sponsor the podcast, contact us at zay2001@gmail.com. The Grind 329 podcast can be found in Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, and all streaming DSPs. Catch up on our latest podcast and get up to date. Follow the Grind 329 by Lonza podcast on YouTube and on Instagram. Simply type in Beats by Lonza.
All right. What's up? What's going on, guys? This is your man Lonza back in the building, and we have another podcast for you today. Today is season 2, episode 7. This is the Grind 329 podcast by Lonza. We have a guest on the show now. He is no stranger to the show. Y'all have seen him before. He's one of the homies. He always is online. You always see him streaming. You see him entertaining. You see him being a full-time producer, full-time father, full-time artist. And you've seen him on some of his shows. He got a show called X-Files. You may have seen him on his YouTube channel with the Blatant Lost Tapes. He also has Blatant Thoughts. And you may have also seen him at work on his truck on day shifts. So we want to give a big round of applause for my man Michael of the Blatant Network.
Appreciate you. Thank you kindly.
How you feeling today?
Good, man. I can't complain. I'm so blessed. You know what I mean? A little bit of, I need to go back to work, bro. Like that being like kind of my channel thing. Like I was so used to getting off of work, coming home, edit. Now just being home, yes, I have the time to even live stream and do all this stuff, but bro, I need to go back to work.
Speaking of work,
but man, I feel good.
Speaking of work, one thing that I really like about you is that you are always ahead of the game. You're always ahead of what everybody else is doing. You got your finger on the pulse of what's happening everywhere. Like, for instance, I want to play a quick video of one of my favorite videos that you have done, and this kind of speaks to your presence in the field in media and YouTube and just being who you are. And I want to play this real quick, like, so check this out.
Hey, why you do this?
Salute Dooley. I don't chop samples. So, who cares? We don't care if you chop samples or not. Like, we got the NPC because we like to chop samples. And just because you don't chop samples, that makes you better than us. No, we can still make some stuff from scratch. But the thing is, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? There's an art to chopping. And a lot of people don't chop samples because they don't know how to chop samples. There really is a technique. Everybody has their way. Alchemist, Kanye, Premier. I can keep on going. I just to name a couple, just to throw different variants out there. Hell, Rock Marciano. You know, his chops is wild, like just different. But like I said, there's an art to that. But I see, there's a lot of talk between NPC users and people that chop and people that don't chop. And then, there's always that whole loop thing and this, that, and the third, bruh. You got loops, use the loops, make them, but chop them loops. That's for sure. Just don't put the loop in there that you get from somebody and throw some drums on it. No. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you do. But just because you don't chop and that I guess you make everything from scratch, that doesn't make you better than me or the next person that do chop. Because I make stuff from scratch. I not chop. Some of my stuff from scratch is butt cheeks. Some of my stuff from chopping is butt cheeks. Some of my stuff from scratch is kind of fire. Some of my stuff from chops is kind of fire. I mean, but to each his own. And that's all subjective too anyway. But it's just the thing with people being like, I got an NPC, but I don't chop samples. I don't chop.
Now, one thing about Blatantly, he's going to tell you like it is. You may not like the message that is coming across. You may not agree with the message that's coming across. You may agree with the message that's coming across. But he's going to tell you how he feels, and you're going to hear it in his own words and the way he feel about it. Now, let me talk about this man real quick. Like, if you go to his YouTube page, his YouTube right now is balling out of control right now. Like,
Salute here.
as when I met him, I think he probably was at, I don't know. I think it was half of 20,000 of where he is right now, and he's been grinding. He got 1,000. He got 1,500 videos on his page, and if you look at just his shorts alone, he has so many videos covering so many different fields of media, whether it's
Sure.
streaming, whether it's beat making, whether it's music, whether it's a software, you name it, he got a show for you. So you can never get bored. If you ever go to his page and say you can't find nothing to be entertained, I think that you are very well mistaken and you're telling lies, because just look at this. You can just scroll, and it's just a sea of videos from everything. So he is avidly going out here telling you about how he does stuff, how he feels about things, how he used the product. And he's not telling you that you should use the product, but he's saying that this is how I use it. And he's being a leader and leading from the front just to show you that this is how it works and that it can work. So,
One thing I will say, Lonze,
Yes,
don't
sir.
mean to cut you off.
Mhm.
Click post real quick.
you said
This
click
is what's
post.
important to me
Okay.
is
Yeah.
my post for you guys. If you ever come to my channel, I will put stuff. It may be random, but if you scroll down the post, I will try to make it funny. Well, that it might be a little too much, but after that, like it's going to be music that you may not know. Definitely software, all that stuff. So if you want to get all that stuff, the latest and stuff, I try to put that on my post. So if you want any new music, any type of info, it will be on my post. Just so you know, I treat that post. Well, I'm going to be back on it more, but the post I was real big on when it came to my page, because I felt like that was the source, because I was putting stuff out there, but not a lot of people would look at it because the posts don't pop up on YouTube like that. Like it's just, I don't know the way what the algorithm is. You know, we'll see the shorts, and eventually you'll see posts. But I think they should make it to where, you know, we go on YouTube. You got the regular videos, and now we have a section for shorts that just come across here. At least on my phone, maybe like the posts don't come up like that. So I think we should have another section right even under the shorts that have just a whole bunch of posts that you can click and just filter out too.
Absolutely. Shout out to the chat, man. All right, so on this podcast, this is a live podcast. We really won't be speaking much to the community in the chat. We will say what's up to people that's in the chat, but we won't be answering many questions unless it's pertinent to the podcast, because we do have a lot to get through on the podcast. But thank you all. If you're here watching the podcast, thank you. We really appreciate you being here, and salute to you all for being here. So the purpose of the podcast is for you to get to know Mr. Blatantly Blatant Network himself and learn about where he came from, how he got here, that he just didn't fall out of the sky overnight. And because you will be seeing him on my channel, you'll be seeing him on the Producer Talk channel, you'll be seeing him on his channel. So it's very important that you get to know him from a personal view, as personal as he would allow you to be on his about himself. So this is just a start to introduce him to my community, and let you understand a little bit about him and about my friends and what we do over here. So
Super appreciate that.
Let's get started. All right. So the first question to you that I have for you is,
What's up?
I want to hear about your start. How did you get into music? How did you get into producing? And yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
That's funny. It's just, I guess ever since I came out the womb, I just like music. But you know what? Nobody in my family was like artists or musicians or anything. My dad played a lot of music, like growing up. So that's probably why. Because my house growing up too was the house everybody would come to, the cookouts. My house would be all the kids in the neighborhood, they would come chill. You know what I mean? Like, so every morning Pops would play the music. I'm hearing music all the time. So there was really nobody but me. When I was in elementary school, that's kind of when it started, because with the homies and trying to do little stuff. But then it got towards the end of elementary, and that's when it got serious, because around that time, I would go, rest in peace, my homie Javon, we would go to his house, and we would just start putting instrumentals on and stuff. We would put cartoons up, but we would challenge ourselves to we would rap but make it seem like they were saying the words. So it would be the Smurfs or whatever, and we would just go back and forth. And it just basically started like that. Then we started hanging around the neighborhood with the homies, and this other dude rap. So then we just literally just started walking around the neighborhood, and we would just start freestyling and stuff, and that's when it kicked off. So it started with the rapping first. Then that's when eventually beat making came in.
So tell me a little bit about, like, I know that when I first met you, like you were into a lot of the um, the rapping with battle rap. So at any point did you want to be a battle rapper, or you just loved the
No, 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 no. See, with the battle rap stuff, I've done it growing up because me and the homies we would always just trade words and stuff. So I always loved making music. Once I found out about battle rap, I fell in love with that, and I was like, damn, I'm like, this is cold. I said, this is something I could never do, but I enjoy it, and I love it. I mean, to this day, I don't watch it as much now, but with battle rap, I just got so engulfed because words, the wordplay, and the way the double entendres, this, that, and the third, and the disrespect, and the fact that after that they could still be cool and everything. You know what I mean? Like, so it was big with battle rap. So when I started on YouTube, I would post that in the beginning of my channel, would be a lot, and so but people would think like, oh, he's a battle rap channel. I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. No, I said that, and I had to pause the break on that because I was letting people know, even in the battle rap community, they knew me as the producer too, because I would make sure I have the NPCs, and or whether if we'd be on certain lives and stuff, I would cook up while they were live, so they still knew me as like the producer. But like the battle rap, it's just because I like this. So my thing is on my channel, if I like something, I'll just share it. And sometimes that can be a downfall, and that was about to be a downfall for me, to be honest with you, for the channel.
Tell why do you think it was about to be a downfall?
Because battle rap, even now, it's just it's not where it was at. And where I was at that time too, even if you for a couple months back, just the drama, it's all engulfed in the drama now. Even if you with the drama now, they're still talking about Easy and Remy and this, that, and the third, and they still worried about who's sleeping with who. I'm like, no, I'm worried about the bars. And then also too, when I was getting into that, and you know, me being me, y'all might know me as the guy, like I talk a lot. I'm cool. I'll pull up on your shit. I will pull up on certain people's channels and shit. And then that over friendly stuff, it kind of, it gets mixed with this and that. And I'm like, no, this is not that. One dude tried to get me like to join his channel and show, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, no, I got my own thing. And it was just too much going on. And even with the little battle rap stuff, it's just negative. And even these people with these battle rap channels are negative. And I bump heads with some of them, but I was like, nah. And when I'm looking at money and where I'm going to and where I want my channel to go, I'm like, this is going to affect the brand. It's going to affect the money. Like, no. And then once I started, certain people was coming to me about certain situations, and I'm like, I got to go back home to the beats and stuff. Like this is where I said I can't mess this up, even though much I may love the battle rap. But yeah, nah, it's not where it used to be.
So I mentioned earlier, like in the channel, that just looking at your YouTube channel, that you're well versed in a lot of different things, and so in my brain, you're very multifaceted. Such as far as like producing, using multiple DAWs, using multiple machines, the same way that I am. But did you have any type of formal training in production or music in school, or were you in like the band or anything like that growing up?
Well, actually, yes. In the beginning, in school, a little bit in high school, I was in band for a little bit, and I was on the piano. Like I wanted to do the piano, but they didn't have a piano, so we did the melodies, and so it kind of started from there. Even with that, but my first DAW, it was Acid Pro.
Oh, same.
Acid Pro, man. I'm never gonna forget that.
I still got a disc in here somewhere.
Do you? Oh, I salute. You better not throw that away.
Nah, because it still got loops and stuff.
For sure.
On the CD, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
At one point, like when CDs were going out of style, I took all the CDs and DVDs of samples that was on CDs.
Yeah.
Took them off and put them on a hard drive.
Oh, smooth.
Now I have all the music from those CDs on the hard drive, but I've had so many hard drives die. I just kept the CDs. But yeah, Acid Pro was one of my first DAWs making beats in.
And that was my first. And then after Acid Pro, it was FL Studio because that's when my boy kind of he put me on. And I remember when it was Fruity Loops. Anytime I'm like, and I thought it was BS. To look at where we're at now, and I'm a legal citizen of FL Studio. You know what I mean? Like so, we came a long way, bro. Like, and to think there's either some people that even still think that it's a kid doll, and I'm like, bro, the disrespect we get.
Yeah, because it looks flimsy, it looks cheaply made, but when you get behind the engine,
Yeah.
it has a different. I can tell you, it has a different sound than any doll that you're gonna find, and the drum, the kicks and the 808s, the way that it hits as hard as it does, especially on a Windows computer. Oh my gosh,
and that's a fact. That's a conversation itself. Windows and Mac. Some people say it doesn't hit as hard. No, it does, and that's because of our card that we have in Windows. That's why. You know, our sound card. So yeah, it is. And then also too, people debate FL12 or FL11, whatever. If in my screen right now, I have 26, the new one, and then right here I also have what's this 11 and 12 because so I could compare them. I still go to 26, and I go to 26 now because of all the stuff they have, but also too, there's this new plugin they got called an emphasizer. That's the secret sauce right there. You just put that shit on your master. Well, not what. Yeah, I put it on the master because I just put it on everything at the end of the day. But you can just put it on the 808 or whatever, and if you want, you could turn that up. But I leave that thing just put it on there by itself. That gives it. That's the new clipper for me. That's the new FL clipper. It's chef's kiss.
I love it. Shout out to the chat, man. We got the crazy
big salute to the chat. Salute the crazy rabbit. Salute the Ryan Springer.
In the building.
My Logic 5. What up?
Yes,
there was
sir.
Somebody else that said.
Piano,
It's the piano.
Dalton.
Big shout out to Dooley and Hero. VCD. What's up? What up?
And yeah, this world.
Salute to the chat. It's always salute to the chat, man.
Yes, sir. You know, without the chat, man, we don't exist. So going on to our next question, I want to know, how did you come up with blatantly blatant network, and what is the meaning behind the name?
So it stuck out. It came with blatantly first. Blatantly, I thought about when I started rapping. That was my rap name when I was a kid in elementary. And it was funny because fast forward, and we're going to get right back to that. There was a dude a couple years back. He said, "You still go by Blatantly?" That knew me when I was a kid. I'm like, "Yeah, bro." What you? I said, "You thought this was going to change?" Like I'm none of that changed from that day when I was a kid till now. I'm Blatantly. I'm like, I've thought about legally getting it changed, but I said, I'm a junior. I don't want to disrespect my father like that. That's the only reason. If I wasn't a junior, I would legally get that changed. But so the name Blatantly, I got when I was around 8 years old, and that's why I put the 8 in there. I was reading the dictionary, so I started with the A's. I was sitting on the toilet. I was bored, so I grabbed the dictionary. Started with the A's. I'm like, oh man, I'm not liking nothing. So I said, let me skip some pages. And I kind of did like I did with the Bible. Like, and even at that age, as a kid, I would flip pages and I'm like, talk to me, and I would stop, then read whatever it say, and I'm like, all right, and it would fit. Even as a kid, I would do that. So I'm flipping through the pages. I got to the B's. I'm like, man, I don't like these BAs, and I flipped a couple more. Then I seen BL, and I'm like, Blatantly. Then I read the definition. I was like, oh. Like, that fits. I'm like, yeah. And I said, that's me. And I said, that's going to be me. I said, I know how I'm going to be in the future. Like, I said, how can I change this so it's me, though? And I was thinking, I'm like, all right, BLATATE. And I'm like, no. I said, all right, let me put a number in. Because even at this age, I'm thinking about my name being searched. I shit you not, Lonze. I'm thinking of this shit at 8 years old. I'm like, all right, I said, eventually I'm going to be somebody. I said, when this name, though, I said, I want this name to stay. And when somebody hear it, they're going to know it's me. So that's when I thought about the 8. And I'm like, oh, it makes sense. BL. And I had to say it to myself, I'm like, Blate. I'm like, all right, cool. I said, we got that. I'm like, how am I going to do the N-Lee? I said, because there is an E there. I said, all right, we're going to have to take something out. I said, fuck it. BLANLY. Blatantly. I said, I made it simple for people. That's what I was thinking as a kid. And yeah, that's how I thought about it. And then we got to the Blatantly Blatant Network. I just made that up about a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, if that. because now I was thinking it just used to be blatant. And then people would mess up my name so much, and they still mess up my name today, like whether if I'm gaming or whatever, or even in just random chats.
Yeah.
And I'll be in like other people's like chats. I was in you ever heard of Space Ghost?
Yeah.
I was in his chat, and he was like, "Yo, salute the Blake." He was like, blood B. I mean, I can't even say his name. He said baloney, and then some people call him baloney. Then I would have to type it out, and they're like, "Oh, blatantly, I get it." And there's one dude, I think Av even tried to shout me out one time, but he couldn't say it. Av McCree. Yeah. And I was like, bro, I said, I tried to make it easy, but so in the blatantly blatant, I'm like, I wanted that to be a jingle, and also too, that was growing up. I said I wanted that to be a side hustle. All the blatantly blatant, anything that I say also intertwines to something else. So the blatantly blatant, because I was always writing jingles and shit too. So yeah.
Always business minded and ahead of the curve. Shout out,
bro,
to
because my brain is literally 1,000 miles a minute. So even when I'm talking to you, I'm thinking of the next day. Like, and I'm still to this day trying to find out how to chill.
Shout out to DC Carson Music.
Big salute to DC.
DC. Shout out to the producer talk fam. We got DC Carson, Beats in Bed, Dayson Civil, myself, and
salute. Big salute to Dayson
Network. So y'all check that out. We got a new podcast coming out very, very soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So yeah, shout out to Blatantly Blatant Network, man, coming up with ideas when he's 8 years old. Like,
I'm sitting there looking at your background. I didn't even think the reason I had this camera set up like this because I was playing the game earlier. Mm-hmm. So for your angle, my angle, this shit kind of looks dope back and forth. I didn't even plan this. Like, so
yeah, I love your setup. Like, I like that because it's like it's almost like you're in the back of a cave, and it's like you're a man cave. Like you're
for
like,
sure.
I don't know how
it's
to
my
explain
spaceship
it,
man cave for sure.
Yeah, it's your own spaceship.
And if I wanted to, I could seclude it. I got my green screen right here, but I have it open because it can get hot. But yeah, and I got the green screen for a reason. Eventually, y'all see why.
So, question for you: if you had to choose one of the three,
yeah,
MPC Sample, Live 3, or the Key 37, which one would you pick?
Key 37, the OG Red or the Gen 2?
OG, because I know you got the
Live 3, hands down Live 3. Even though I love the sample, that little baby back there, the Live 3 because of the capabilities, the power, and everything. And the biggest thing for the Live 3, if people know key groups, bro. Key fucking groups. Pardon my French, bleep. Key groups, bro. I'm telling you, key groups are better than damn plugins. Just me.
I agree, especially in standalone.
Yes, and you can bring that with you everywhere. Like I said, for instance, I have the Korg Triton. Like I don't have to worry about getting me a Korg Triton. Like it's there. You know what I mean? Like, and then I even have the card with on the key. Now, if you want to talk key groups, if I had to just pick, I would go with the Key 37 if we just talking key groups alone, because the key groups with the key, oh my God, chef's freaking kiss. But also too, damn lines, the Live 3. I'm sticking with the Live 3, but what I love about the 37 though, is just being able to use my damn keyboard to chop too. It's quick, like pop, pop, pop. I like the quick chop, boom, going along. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. So, but Live 3 because of the power. Out of those three, because you saying OG Red. But if you said Gen 2, I'm like, fuck it. Even though I don't have it, it would be Gen 2 because of the keyboard, and then I have that power. So, but now I don't have my speaker, so then I don't have my pad. So it's but yeah, it can be. It depends what I want it for, but I would probably go the key.
Would you say that those are the top three in your studio? What would be the top three in your studio right now?
That I own.
That you own.
The top three is the top one is the Live 3. I go Live 3, my 37. No, I'll go Live 3 sample, then 37. Sample, then 37 because the USB-C. That's why. Only reason why. And the only reason I would get the Gen 2 is because of that USB-C. I'm not even really tripping off the power because I'm using the 37 for the most part hooked up to my laptop. So
controller mode.
Yeah, so it would only be, and it was like, well, blatantly that's stupid. I know I do dumb shit, I was the dumb dude that bought what was it? Was it the Live 3 that I didn't come or whatever? What was the damn? What was the damn? What did we buy, Lonze?
I forgot.
We bought something and they didn't believe us.
No, that was a sample.
Oh, the sample. Yeah. So it was the sample. Yeah. Like so. Oh God, that was a shit. I'm never doing that again. That was the first time I had like FOMO, and I was like, that was stupid, bro.
We're the wrong two to get excited about equipment coming out because we're gonna press the go button.
And don't let this nigga text you, bro. Like, and you see it too. And I'm like, and then don't. And he always got the way to text you, message you when you have the money. It's like, how the hell you know I got the time to spend the bread? Like, I wish it was a time I didn't have the money so I could say no, but then I get weak. SWV.
That's funny. Yeah, we're bad influences on each other because when stuff comes out, we're like on it. We're paying attention, and yeah.
But I stuck with my guns with this 37, at least for now. I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking about it last week, though. I was bored, mind you. I haven't been to work. Now, you was like, well, blatantly, why would you buy something you ain't working? The workers' check cop came, you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, I got a little money. But I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm going to stick with what I got. And I'm not going to buy anything else till I sell something off one of these machines.
Yeah,
that's mine.
Wabbit is saying. He's saying that his Live 3 comes on Saturday, and that'll be his last and final gear purchase. Yeah,
Wabbit, salute.
You're going to have a lot of fun with that Live 3. All right, tell me, without telling all of your business, your goals for the rest of this year, and what do you foresee happening for 2027?
My goals for the rest of this year is to continue this live streaming. Like I said, I've been live streaming for the past I think it's at least 5 or 6 days, something like that. And mind you, it's random times. But I've still been sticking with it. Even it was the last minute, like when we were speaking earlier, I said it was like 11 something at night. That was my last minute. I was like, either I was going to do it or not. So I couldn't fall into the next day, like 12 in the morning. So I said, I made sure it was like 11:40-ish, 50. And I said, at least I started. You know what I mean? Even though it went into the next day, that was my stream. So, I want to continue to live stream every day, whether it's different content, like also too. And my goal is to let people get familiar with the channel. Cause like some people will come and they might just think they're getting music. Some people will come and they might seem like, oh shit, I'm not into that. But that's why it's called the Blatantly Blatant Network. And I'm building the whole thing up to where it's a playlist. So if you go to the playlist, there's something for everybody. And I'm getting more into put more different content out there. I'm gonna just say that. So some different content out there. So the goal is that's the goal and that's the plan.
Now this question may throw you off, but I wanna see if you can come off the top of your head. Is there a comment that you get on your channel a lot that pisses you off?
A comment.
If you can't think of it right now, we'll come back to that.
Not per se, but lately they've been getting on me on my posts about me. I've been posting videos about these streamers, and there was one comment. He was like, "You're like 40 something, and you're watching kids." And I'm like, first of all, I'm not 40 something. I said, yes, I'm unk status. I said, but some of these streamers are in their 30s. And the youngest dude I may have watched is Rakai. But I said also, too, I said, these kids, I said, I respect their grind. I said, they could be out in the streets doing something worse. And I said, I'm respecting what they're doing. Like, so it's right now they're hating on me about that. And I'm just, hey, salute to you. Just keep it moving. Like, I'm making content. But now if I see that they hating, that's because I'm doing something that you wish you could do.
Absolutely. Great way to view that. I salute you for that. Yeah, I'm way past,
in the building.
I'm way past the 41 crowd. So yeah, I'm definitely with the unk status myself. Ryan Springfield says I'm 41 and proud uncle. Salute to you.
As we should be. And you know what? And we want to speak about age. You know all the good music is coming out from our OGs, the people that we've been listening to.
Oh yeah.
All of these young niggas that haven't been putting out good music. All the good music been coming out from our greats right now. So they wish they could be old.
I agree with you. I agree with you. So,
But that's the goal too, though, Lonze. The goal is to get old.
Yeah.
Not trying to die young.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. My mother and my grandmother would say, you'd hope that you get to live to be my age one day. So, I find
It's
myself
funny you
saying
said that because I'll walk by somebody and I'll say, God, please bless me that I can still be that age because I want to be because when I am working, I'm out everywhere, gyms, certain stuff. So I see a lot of people, and just to see people that old, I'm like, it's a blessing, bro. It's a super blessing.
especially now that you see that we're talking about our Rakims and
Yeah.
they're talking about this in the chat. They're saying shout out to Rakim and Ice-T, which
Big sauce.
Ice-T is almost 70. Our forefathers of hip hop, a lot of them are dying in their 50s.
Yeah.
Like we lost a lot of hip hop people in their
Yeah, we did.
their 50s. So like it ain't like given to you that you may make it to be in your 50s. So yeah, man.
And Rakim just dropped a song a couple days ago. It's hard.
How old do you think Rakim is right now? He's 55.
Hell no, Rakim ain't no 55. Cause my dad was like 60s. Yeah, no, Rakim he's older than my dad for sure.
So you think he's 58 or 60?
He got to be 60 something.
Wabbit says 58.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn. He still look good too. Pause. And he was rapping.
No doubt. Ryan Springer in
Yeah,
the
my dad
comments
was older than
says
Rakim?
he posted a photo with a promo code for a free sample pack. So enjoy. So that's Ryan Springer 1984. He said he
Big
posted
salute.
a photo of a free sample pack. Speaking of free sample pack, today I want to play a game with Blatant Network.
What up?
And for every question that he gets right,
I'm the world's worst gamer, just so you know.
I am going to send him. I'm going to send him a couple expansions. So if he gets over 3 questions right, I'll send him. If he gets 3 questions right, I'll send him 3 expansions. If he gets 5 questions right, I'll send him 5 expansions that I got that I know he don't got. All right, so we're gonna play a game. All right, so if
No
you
expansions.
get
I'm ready though.
if you get your question correct, you will hear the round of applause and the
I'm
chime.
already
You
sweating.
get it right. All right. Now, if you get the question wrong, you'll get the trombone sound. All right.
Damn.
So first question. All right. So these questions are going to be surrounding around hip hop and R&B. All right. So we got 8 cards,
Okay.
and depending on how well you do, we'll determine whether we get through all 8 cards or if we stop at 5. Because if you just smoke all of these, then it's just no point of but no pressure. No point of.
You said no pressure.
All right. So first question. This is dealing with R&B. What kind of raindrops does Soul for Real dream of? Soul for Real, R&B group. I think 5 brothers.
I know the song. I'm singing the song, but damn.
What kind of
That's a good.
raindrops?
That's a good. Hold on. Candy Rain.
Almost. I'll give it to you. Candy coated.
Candy coated. Okay.
Raindrops. All right, so y'all keep score in the chat. So he has 1 question correct. All right. Next question. Let's see if we can find hip hop. Yes, hip hop, because you are. I won't tell where you're from, but you will be familiar with this person because they are from your area. What does Lauryn Hill find funny about money?
Oh shit.
Lauryn Hill finds funny about money.
That one I don't got. I ain't gonna lie to you. That one I do not have. What is it?
The answer is how money changes a situation.
What song is that?
She says, funny how money changes situation.
Oh my God. That's a good one. That was good. That was a good trigger. Now I know the song.
The Yeah, the questions are harder when you're not listening to the song and you try
Oh,
to
for
think
sure,
of
for sure.
what the
But
words
that
are.
was a good one. That was good because I'm thinking wow. I'm thinking X Factor and other shit. So yeah,
We're gonna go
yeah,
back
lost
with
ones. Yep, Ryan. Yep, that's definitely it was definitely lost one.
we're gonna go back with Lauren Hill again. All right, so he has one question correct and one question wrong. All right, keep scoring in the chat. What was the young boy doing to Lawrence Hill's? I'm sorry. What was the young boy doing to Lauren's life with his words?
Uh, um, wait,
You can say the whole thing if you want to.
hold on. Oh my God.
Lauren Hill, the young boy, was doing what to Lauren's life with his words? And you cannot give the answer, chat. You cannot give the answer away in the chat because he can see the chat. So do not give the answer away in the chat. All right, we're gonna count down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Quick guess.
Why am I? No, it's. I have X Factor in my head. I don't.
Singing her life with his words.
Killing me softly.
Yeah. She
You
said
gotta be fucking. I can't believe. Oh my God, bruh.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, that's 2 incorrect, 1 correct. All right, I'm doing good on these expansions. All right, next
I
question.
can't.
Where was
Wow.
the party that Montel Jordan went to on Friday night? Montel Jordan,
Hold on.
he went to a party on Friday night. And I feel alright. The party's
West side, on the west side.
on the west side. That is correct.
Oh my God, I had to sing that shit. God damn. And see, all right, I wasn't ready.
All right. Right. They said Ryan is banned in the chat.
Wow, where's Ryan?
He gave away "Killing Me
Oh, I
Softly."
didn't see. Damn. I wish I would have seen.
But he gave it away before the question. It's ironic that the question came back around to the same song. Um, he said he did delete his comments for the integrity of the game. And Get at Nard says Luther Vandross sung the same lyrics. Crazy Rabbit says he knew that one, and W for the W on Ryan Springer. All right, we're moving along. All right, we got 4 more cards to go. We're gonna try to get blatantly blatant on top of the W's instead of the L's. All right, next question. Ooh, I got one good for you. All right, what kind of animal did Adina Howard have in her?
Shit. Oh, wait,
Okay,
you say
this-
wait? You say wait?
this is
In her?
multiple- Yes, this is multiple choice on this one. All right, what kind of animal did Adina Howard have in her? You know who Adina Howard is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna revoke your card if you don't know who that is.
And
All
she
right,
still finds it to this day.
no comment. A,
Yeah.
a lion. B, a snake. C, a dog. Or D, a cat.
Damn.
What kind of animal did Adina say she got in her? I wish I could play these songs because, but
It may not even be that one. It might not even. Oh no, it ain't that song.
it's the song.
What's the answers again?
Okay, so what kind of animal did Adina Howard have in her?
It was a snake, a cat.
A snake, a dog, or a cat?
In her?
Yeah. She says that she has this particular animal inside of her.
Okay. I'm gonna say dog. What? All right. What's the answer? Tell me what song that is.
That is correct. That's the Freaking Me song.
Oh, well, so wait, dog. So it was dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard the it threw me.
Yeah,
okay, woo. Once I heard the I canceled the damn celebration.
I hit the wrong one.
Okay. He got me, Chad.
But
Yeah, that's what I'm like, wait, what?
my fingers are heavy and big. All right, so you have 3 questions correct and 2 questions wrong. Okay, we're gonna do one more. One more. All right, I'll let you pick. Question about 3LW, a question about Carlos Santana, or a question about Aaliyah. Which one would you like?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
That was my baby.
All right. Me too. I loved it. I love me some Aaliyah. After Aaliyah wrote him a 4-page letter, what did she enclose it with?
A kiss. When she dropped 1 in a Million, I got that as, I think it was a Christmas present. And I had the cassette tape. I slept with that tape. It was next to me. That tape I took with me everywhere. We was in New York. I never let that thing go. Oh my God, bro. Yes. Rest in peace, Aaliyah.
I saw Aaliyah in Japan in 1997, my first duty station, Kadena Air Force Base. We went to that. I saw LL Cool J, Genuine. Tank was his background singer back then.
Oh wow, you had a hell of a show.
And the girls that sang All Cried Out. You know what I'm talking about? There's a girl.
I know you're talking about. I remember that song.
With Nas. It's good.
I forgot the name,
I
but I know
pictures,
you're talking about.
Yeah, I got pictures with them.
That's
I got a
crazy.
poster still back there. And yeah, so Aaliyah, funny story about the Aaliyah concert. I was like maybe second Allure.
Allure.
Get it?
Oh wow, yes.
I
Yes,
just couldn't
yes.
think of it in the moment. At
Salute
that
the Nard.
concert, when Aaliyah was there, I was like second row. She was walking and she was singing, and she looked me dead in my eyes and pointed at me and smiled, and then walked back across the stage.
Oh,
I was
shit,
like,
that's dope.
Because I love Aaliyah.
Hell yeah.
That was my girl. All right, so Blatantly Blatant got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 questions correct and 2 questions incorrect. So we'll end the game with those 6 questions, and I will send Blatantly Blatant 4 expansions.
Appreciate you.
So congratulations. Good shit.
I can't believe I still got them two. They're killing me softly. I don't know how. Wow. Airhead. And even the Lauren thing, I kept having X Factor in my head. I don't know why.
The questions are very, very hard once you're not listening to the song and you're just like trying to think of what the lyrics mean.
And also too, I haven't been in my bag, like my R&B bag, in a minute. I've been listening to some other shit lately too. I've been on a new way, like, so I gotta go back and dig a little bit.
You know what? There was a time in my life that I'm thinking of that I stopped listening to rap music. It was all R&B. Like my whole CD case was straight R&B. Like
For the most part, that's all I am, and that's what I would do, because when I rap nothing but hard shit, like just street shit, like, you know what I mean. So I can't hear that all the time when I'm rapping it, you know what I mean. So I'm R&B that all the way.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, good, man. Good job on the questions. There's not been anybody that's won the game since I've done this on the podcast. Everybody has got a couple of them wrong. So we're holding the streak of we have zero people that have won the game completely. So, but good job. You did get a lot of them.
Oh,
all right. So let's move on. A couple more questions, and then we're gonna get out of here.
for sure.
Your legacy. I want to hear about, what does your legacy mean to you? What do you want to leave to your kids to know about you, and some things that you want to teach them about yourself that they can get from your media?
Media, even just with life, just the hard work, because they'll see, like, daddy, like, he'll go home. I should go home. After he comes home, he comes right to the basement, go put that video in there, comes up, chill with us, cooks his dinner, like, and they see the whole process of this. You know what I mean? They know I'm at home working because we got to pay these bills,
Right.
but they know I'm out there doing the video as I'm making the content, and they know I come on here to try to do the stream to get the channel to pop. Because I told these kids, I said, look, kids, I said, all it takes is one of these good ass videos, and I said, we can get out this damn hood. I'm trying to get us out the hood. We don't live in the hood. I'm joking with it, but that's me. Just my little joke when I said, look, but they know it's just legacy is just hard work, and they see it. You know, just to be a good man and respect, like that's it.
Do you have a particular kid or a group of kids that um, that you think
That I
that
fuck with.
no
I'm
no.
about like, do I have a favorite kid? I'm like, that'd be my
do you have a
youngest.
kid that is like a champion of your YouTube? There's always asking questions about your YouTube and your.
It'll be my youngest. Then that's why I said that's my favorite kid is my youngest, my little man Zion, because even my teenagers now, right? They into their own thing. Like so, like they would be up there. They'll be into the game and stuff. And I'm into them telling them to stream on that. And like they might have watched my stuff here and there, but they don't watch it like that. If anything, it's them telling me, "Oh, my friend seen your YouTube." I'm like, that's what's up. Why you not watching, little nigga? Like, support your damn dad. Like, say, it's never your family that's going to support you. It's never your family. It's your homies. It's the people. It's the random people on YouTube. That's why the chat matters. Like, I fuck with the chat more. I fuck with my damn family because Lonzo, they be disrespectful, bro.
No,
They
no.
be.
Yeah, my little one, my youngest daughter, she's an avid fan of my YouTube channel. So I have to be very very careful of what I'm saying and how
Yeah.
I'm presenting myself on the stream a lot because yeah, she sees everything. Like I did a video, you might have seen it. Y'all might have seen it. This is kind of funny. Did a video the other day and I was showcasing the what is it called? The Arrow band guitar. And I happened to hold the guitar like this and turn, and my daughter was like, she told my wife, "Oh, your husband is on YouTube flexing his muscles,
Showing them all.
showing
Let me
them off
find
on
it. Show them.
YouTube." I'm like, really? You have to tell her that, like, but that just tells you how much some children or some people pay attention to your content. And speaking of
Oh
that,
no, for sure.
I know that, like you said, like it's not really your family all the time that's supporting you, or your friends and stuff that may have tuned into your channel or watch your content. But I want to say this. I did get a phone call one day from one of my friends that I've been talking for years and years about, social media and what I do
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. And he surprised me and said, "Yeah, man, I watch all your videos." I'm like, "You got okay." I was like, "So if you watch all my videos, what was my last video about?" And he told me exactly what my video was about. I was like, "Okay, you watching, you paying attention." Like
Tuned in. Tuned in.
they're tuned in, even though they may not understand what we're talking about. They don't know what an NPC is or what the difference between
Right.
the
Right.
Live
Right.
3 and the XL is. There are some people that do support, but that really made me.
There is
appreciate
one
that.
on in New York, and that's I have to post more stuff on Facebook because that's the only way she'll see it. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, my youngest because my he'll be on my girl's account, and so he's on shorts a lot, which I tell him don't do. Like I'm on his ass about it because I don't want that for his brain. It's too young for his brain. I want him to focus. If you watch something, it needs to be long form content. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'll pop up on the short sometimes. He's like, "Daddy, I seen you. So even with that, like I'm in my like even when I say stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not like I used to be years back. I tell you that. I was a wild boy. If niggas thinking that I'm wild now, oh boy, y'all would have hated me back then. I'm telling you.
I heard somebody. We went to a open house for my daughter's school yesterday, and I heard somebody say because I had on a shirt, it kind of looked like YouTube red font on the front.
Yeah.
And I heard somebody say that they didn't know that YouTube was so big in our town. And I
Wait,
asked my
what?
wife, I was like, "Did you hear them say? Did you hear them say that?" And she's like, "No, I didn't hear him." I
That's
was like,
crazy.
"Man, you know, help. If we would have been in some type of trouble, she wouldn't have known
Right.
that was happening. Not paying attention to the surroundings. But it was funny that they thought that. Well, it could have been a coincidence that I walked by and it looked like I had YouTube on my shirt.
For sure,
But,
for sure.
But that's another thing that I wanted to bring about. Like, you're one of the people that has supported like my channel as far as like my streams and my beat making and buying the merch and all that kind of stuff. How do you feel? How I want to put it this way: if you can give new producers 3 tips, what 3 tips could you give them concerning starting out in social media?
It's gonna sound cheesy, but it's true. It's true. The biggest thing is to be yourself. Try to consume less content and make more content. I've consumed so much content, I don't make as much as I should. But that's why y'all see me now with the live streams. I got my foot on the gas now because I'm trying to consume less and make more.
Right.
The biggest thing is to be yourself. And just like I said, consume less and make more. Just one more thing. And not to give a fuck. At the end of the day, pardon my French, but just don't, bro. Just post whatever. Because whatever you may think that they don't watch, there's going to be somebody out there watching it. Like, just simple as that. Post whatever you want and have fun. Those are the biggest thing. And I'm telling you, it's going to work. Don't look at the views. Don't care about the views. Because even when I stopped caring about like the subscribers, because I wasn't even caring about that. And I got the 20 damn near seemed like overnight. And that was more so through like shorts. I was just posting shorts and it just happened. And when you don't care, stuff just happens. I don't know what it is, but it just happens.
And it'd be the stuff that you think that's not gonna pop off that people like versus
always,
the things
always.
that you put all the work into, the one you edit for hours
Yep.
and hours. Those be the one that get minimal views, but the ones that you think that's not
Facts,
gonna
man.
pop off, those are the ones that pop off. But yeah, absolutely. 8 billion heads of lettuce, somebody will vibe. That's what Crazy Rabbit says. Absolutely. I always think about that as well. Like, how many people are in the world? Like, that's how many people you got to reach, minus the one person.
And that's fact. It's funny you said that because I just got into this game. My kids got me into playing, and even though it's been out, and I had it on my PlayStation and stuff, I had it downloaded a long time ago. It's called Dead by Daylight, and so I just got into it, and it's been fun. And so now I'm into the Dead by Daylight world.
Okay.
So I go. So there's this thing that they doing this. They're having a new early access beta. So since I got into it, I got all my accounts and shit linked up. So I had to watch somebody's Twitch for an hour. So I just put the phone there so I can get these credits, so I can get this basically token, so I can possibly get into this early access. I just got the email, so it's about to be a good night. Long story short, I'm in the Dead by Daylight world. There's this dude there's like 100 and something thousand in his chat. I never seen him before in my life.
Right.
That just goes to show you, bro, how many freaking people in this world. I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, bro, this is just a video game. Mm-hmm. So that's when I say, bro, whatever you love, post, because there's going to be people out there that love it. And like I said, and for the fact that I'm like, bro, this dude and I never known this dude. There's just so many people in the world, bro. And I seen, I'm like, oh yeah, it's wild.
That's one thing that also like one reason that I like streaming so much is that I'm able to see other people that are able to do other things. Like, I watched the streamer awards. Did you watch the streamer awards that they had?
Yeah. Yep.
The streamer awards introduced me to a whole group of people that I never knew existed. Like
Facts.
the burnt peanut, playing video game. A peanut.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, he's a wild boy. Yep.
Never
But see, he has so many watches, and this is just the dude with a mask, with the computer mask, a face masking app, and he's a peanut. But he took off because his personality and shit. And like I said, that's dope. And his fan base is wild. Like, so yeah, that streamer what's put you on to a lot of people. Yeah, the burnt peanut. And he showed up to the awards on the TV. Like, he don't even have to show. Nobody knows what he looks like, and he's getting bread. Like, so that's why I said, do what you want, be yourself, post whatever.
Yeah, that's one thing that me and Blatantly shared. Like, we watch the streaming stuff. We're into the rap stuff, the battle rap, the music, and then don't let him find a plugin that he's aware of, because he's gonna tell you about it, and vice versa. If I find something, I'm like, I know Blatantly gonna like this.
Facts.
iPad. If you can think of 3 apps that you recommend I know you got all the apps on the iPad. I still hadn't downloaded.
Pearson for sure. Crow. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all before we get out of here, just so y'all know exactly what they look like. I told my kid, listen, I told my kids, I said, I got an interview. I said, don't bother me. And look, I'm going to show you. He about to ask. Oh, man, what? It's not that serious. Y'all ate dinner, you asking me for tuna salad. Like, for more food. Like, y'all can wait. I said, let me do what I got to do first. But anywho, let me go to who right here. It's going to be Korg module.
Core module. Woo.
And I have most of these. Oh, shit. They dropped. Oh, we might have to check these out. They dropped some new packs. So I don't have these yet, but I'm about to. I usually. Oh, they on sale too. Hold on, wait. Oh, I did have the demo there. So, but yeah, bro, look at these, and these are all the chord sounds. And see, when they on sale, you get them for like half price off. So, if y'all don't have this app, get the app. But bro, there's so many sounds in it. Synths, the whole nine. So, chord module,
Okay,
and pure synth,
Pure Synth,
and then Synth Master 3.
and Synth Master 3.
Yep.
Do me a favor, type those in the chat real quick, like. So, all right, social media. If you want to plug your social medias for everybody that don't know what your social media is, because they're going to be listening on the DSPs for all of the podcasting, so they won't be able to see it. So if you could shout out your social media, and if there's any upcoming events that you want to plug, you can go ahead and talk about that while you're typing.
Yeah, the easiest thing to find me is just type in Blately. BL the number 8 NLY. Once again, that's B as in boy, L as in Larry, the number 8, and as in Nicholas, L as in Larry, Y as in yellow. I say that because I have to give that email out a lot to people with stuff we've been having to do lately for this foot. So
that's what's up. All right, so if you want to sponsor my podcast, just get at me at beatsbylonze@gmail.com. That is my email. You can email me there, and we can talk about if you want to sponsor, if you want a gift to the podcast, you can do that. The podcast is available on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, all of the podcast platforms. We are out there.
Right,
And again, I want to thank Mr. Blatantly Blatant Network for being on the show today. I appreciate you, my man.
Oh, for sure.
He's one of those guys you can count on. Like if you having a horrible day, you can check on his channel and you will find some stuff that will get you motivated to get back in the mix. So
What happened to
make sure y'all check him out. Again, he has 1,500 plus videos on his channel. That's videos, shorts, lives. Make sure you go to his community and check out his community. Check out his posts that are inside the community. Again, like he said, he's always previewing everything that's going out in the
the
world,
post is
whether
gonna be
it's
with us after the show.
music, whether it's freaking social media platforms, whether it's TV shows, whether it's Reddit.
That one I haven't done yet because I'm afraid. I haven't started this show yet. I'm afraid because it's gonna be a rabbit hole for sure. Like so, I got to figure out how I'm gonna bring that to YouTube. I'm gonna have a YouTube version, but the wild version I'm gonna put free on Patreon.
Speaking of Patreon, yes. Is it Blatantly Blatant Network on Patreon as well?
Yeah, it's free,
Awesome. All right.
and we working on that slowly. Like you know what I mean.
If you got nothing else for me, I think that is the end of my questions. You got any last thoughts?
Last question: is there any new equipment that we may see in the next coming month or so?
That's a good question. That's a very, very good question. I don't know. I have not seen anything, but
I mean, in your studio.
Feeling like no. I think I'm pretty much done with equipment. Actually, I take that back. The Isla Electronics Caladan is coming. Y'all not familiar with the Caladan? It is a synth engine that is the junior of the S2400. And what happens with this, it has voice cards inside of the machine, and it also has a hard drive. And in the hard drive, you can download synth VSTs and plugins.
Oh.
And so now this box will carry any plugin, any VST that you can find like let's say for instance, you are looking for a Juno plugin or VST. If you have if you can find the VST files online, you can put that inside of the Caladan, and now you can MIDI play any Juno sound. So how this is going to change the game is that now you don't have to go and buy another synth engine. You can actually make your own synths. You can actually put different VSTs and plugins together and make your own sounds, and then now you just have any sound that you want.
You're the Black Willy Wonka of the music. Like,
yes, and I can't wait because that's going to change the game as far as expansions. That's going to change the game as far as sound. You know, you're always looking for more plugins, more sounds. And I wanted to ask that question too before we get out of here. I found that I was not using Contact. And Contact was so powerful as far as like being the plugin that I was looking for. Like I just bought Omnisphere, right? I didn't have Omnisphere because I didn't want to pay that.
you got the new one?
But I got the new Omnisphere.
That's crazy. It's got some shit in
This
there.
World Needs a Hero put me on to what is the name of that joint? Falcon. So I got
Falcon's fire.
About 6 months ago. Got Falcon 6 months ago.
Fire.
So Falcon, Omnisphere, Contact.
You don't, with those three alone, you don't need anything. Like, I'm telling you, like, because even with Omnisphere, you hit the mutate button, it makes a whole nother sound for you, and you can say, bro, it's retard. Like, let me take that back. I don't mean to say that. It's crazy. It's, bro, like, yeah, when I said, I'm like, oh, I fell in love. Now, mind you, even Absent had the freaking mutate button. We know, Absent 5. But, yeah, that mutate button's pretty dope on there. And then, like I said, Contact with all the banks. The only thing about Contact is just depending on certain banks, they are just, you got to bounce them quick. At least on my PC, bro. And I got a gaming PC. I got to bounce some of them bitches quick but they sound so good.
Question for you. So we just named 3. Because what I've been doing lately is I wanted to go into my MPC software and I wanted to load up a template that has the essentials that I want to always come to. You know what I'm saying? So when I come to that template, I always have the plugins that I know I'm gonna go to, which I already have that set up. But I didn't have those big ones like we just mentioned, like Omnisphere and Falcon and all those. Is there any other ones that you think that you'd recommend that is a must that you'd have inside?
A must plugin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a couple. To me, I feel like they're a must. Auto key or any type auto key by auto-tuning them, so you can just find a key just like that. I do that because whether you playing or not, I throw auto key on every master, just so I know, because I'm pitching down and changing a lot, and it may change a lot, so I always want to be. So auto key, I feel like it's a must, and it don't have to be auto key. It can even be the Waves version, but any form of that. And you don't have to. There's a free version that I have on my phone that's auto key. So even if you get this free version right here, auto key, you can just play your shit in the background, and this is by them, and you go boom, boom, and you'll get your key. So as long as you have this, you're good to go. That's a must. Keep that with you at all times when you're cooking up. Definitely when you're doing your samples, and then you want to throw maybe a certain 808 in, and you need to put it down. That'll tell you what your samples in. So, and then Serato Hex, not a must, but I love it.
Thank you for reminding me. I need to get Serato Hex. I forgot about it. I'm trying to find a pen. I'll type it in my phone.
Serato for sure.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Another must, Knock by Decap. If you haven't had Knock, I don't know what you've been doing. Knock is definitely a must. There's no ifs and buts about it. The Archive by Masada, bro. Like I'm telling you, I still use that to put on my sense. Like that's a must. If you in the sense and everything, to me that's a must. And I'll say
one more. We ain't gonna give them all the.
Nah. I'll say
everything.
One more. It'll be, what do I have on my shit that I mainly go to on my?
So we got the Archive by Masada, and we also got the Gold Capture from Masada.
Oh yes.
Awesome.
That's a fact. And the one more go-to plugin. Well, I'm not gonna go audio. I can even go. We can just go music. I'll go
Kid Boy?
Addictive Drums 2. Addictive Drums 2. You would never need any more drums again.
It's better than Kid Boy?
That's my baby right there. I like my Kid Boy. But yes, better than Kid Boy because of all the drum sounds, the real drum sounds, but also too, they have the MIDI in there and you can change it and manipulate to how you want to play it. Then you can drag, so it go, let's say go, you can drag that MIDI out, put that into your DAW or whatever, or leave it in there or drag that audio out of what you got. Like it's just, with drums, yeah, you can do a lot with Addictive Drums too. I'll say if you want to have some drums. Yeah.
Bet money. Well, appreciate you. Thank you. I also want to say thank you to the chat. Appreciate everybody that's been here.
Salute to the chat.
Watching,
thank y'all.
Listening. Make sure y'all follow, like, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go to Blatantly Blatant Network's page and subscribe to his channel. Make sure you like videos. Make sure you leave comments in the comment section.
Yeah, even if they bad, man. I ain't tripping. Like,
yes.
Hey, that's engagement, baby.
Yes, any engagement is good engagement. Yes, follow, like, and subscribe. And this podcast is available on all DSPs. And I think we are out of here. So we're going to count you out. Peace out. Thank you again, my man. I appreciate you.
And if y'all got the PS5, just hit me up in the comments. I'll ask y'all. We can game.
Bet money, bet money.
Welcome to the Beats by Lonze Show. Welcome to the Beats by Lonze Show. Welcome to the Beats by Lonze Show.